What's happening, Cheat Not Broke fam? What is up? Welcome back. Damn it, I don't even have my mic set up, but it's all good, man. Look, I got my homeboy in here with me tonight. My man Von Roberts, another fellow comedian of mine. He dropped in with me real quick, so you know what? We had to jump on and we had to go for it. But
What's
hey,
going on?
he's here with me. Yes, sir. Hey, check him out, Von. What's your YouTube page so people can find you before we even get started?
It's Von Roberts, and that's VonRoberts. Type that in on YouTube, and it'll come up.
Von Roberts. Bam, there he is. There he goes. Check him out. So look, man, you told me to do this date night list. Oh shit, my bad. But you know, hey, I'm good with the numbers, not the damn spelling. But anyway, man, you told me to talk about this list because I'm like, I don't give a damn about it. But I broke the list down, man, and I wanted to further talk about because you out here with the ladies, you know what it's like. We're out here and all that, bro. Dating, this first date list. What did you think about it?
Well, for me, I you know what? I've been very fortunate to not have to deal with individuals that put those type of stipulations on me. So, you know, but I did try a couple times to go above and beyond and take a girl out on a date, but I wasn't never under the pressure that these new guys are.
Man. And
like all these,
I could imagine.
They're under a lot of pressure.
What's it like being 20-something years old? You know, these girls at like 24, 25 want to go to these nice restaurants. You don't make that kind of money unless you're on TV or some shit like that at 22, 23 years old. Where are you taking these girls?
I don't know where they got these ideas from. I think what it is they see other girls get it, but they're not taking into account that a lot of these girls are dating people that are very affluent, that are in the 1%. Right. And people hear the 1% and they think like, oh, that's only like that's some rich white guys. No, the 1% in the grand total of the world is guys like BG, 21 Savage, fucking any professional athlete that's making over 100 grand a year.
Now you got regular guys who make that kind of money. You know, take a guy like me. Even if I had it, I'm not about to do that shit with my money because I know better.
Well, to get to the position of a regular guy having it, you got to be more financially sound.
Hey, because even a regular guy, you got to take girls. It costs money to date. And if you're going to take girls to these high-end restaurants, how many girls you taking out? You can't take that many out. If you're dropping 400 or 500, I don't care who you are. Or even 2,000. I just highly doubt you taking out 4 or 5 girls a week.
There's no way you can be a serial dater with those type of numbers.
You can't. And if you want to have a lot of women, you got to be a serial dater.
Well, even if you don't have a lot of women, these women are talking about first dates. So that's just you meeting the chick and not even having a lot of women.
I don't even know you.
That's you spending somebody on somebody you don't even know to get to know, and you may not like them. You just spent. They put out a survey on that. They said the average date in California is people are spending almost $300.
I can believe it. You got parking. Parking kicking the whole thing off.
Yeah. But just to spend like almost $300 on somebody you don't know is crazy.
And somebody you may not see again. She may not be into you like that. She might just be there for the food.
Bro, it could be the worst date you ever have. It's a bad investment to spend $300 on somebody that has the potential to not even have anything in common with you. And they wonder why the passport bros exist. Because if I can save my money for a whole year while I'm working, and go on vacation and have 30 of them same broads for $1.
$1, man. Listen, and people hate on them guys.
But
they helping the local economy. I think it's a better investment to do what they're doing because everybody gets what they want.
That's a fact.
They get paid. Mm-hmm. When you're dating, everybody doesn't get what they want. You know, the guy, he wants some sex. The girl wants a relationship. Nobody gets what they want because we're not being honest. Passport bros get what they want.
That's a fact. They came up with an efficient way. The only thing it is they gotta play it safe. You can't leave off that resort, bro. You leave off that resort, you gonna have problems.
Yeah.
Them local guys are gonna get you.
Yeah, you don't have no problems with that. I mean, but you're gonna take a risk some way, somehow. But what if a dude? What would you tell a dude who don't have any money in LA, don't have $300 for a date? What would you tell him to do?
I would tell him. My specific advice would be focus on yourself. Focus on things you like. And if you can focus on those things that you like, then you can potentially meet a bunch of chicks that are into those things. You know what I mean? Whether it's, you just gotta find yourself as social being. There's tons of, just like there's tons of girls who looking for money in a date. If you take care of yourself physically and you groom yourself right, and you handle your business out here, you can meet a slew of chicks that just like you for just
But this, this LA, man, everybody want to be a star. Everybody want to be Hollywood.
That's a fact, but that doesn't mean you can't meet a down to earth person. She ain't gonna be like all super Instagrammy like you want her to be, but at least she'll be a decent chick.
Does every girl want to go out for food on the first date, though?
No, that's not true.
That's not true. And the whole list was like, I'm reading the list. I'm like, well, hold up. Everybody don't want to go out for food on the first date. I know, hell, after the food, you're kind of lazy. You kind of don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, that's why it's like, I mean, you just got to be creative in the ways that you approach a date, and just the way that you approach a gathering. So,
shout out to all the viewers watching right now. Question is, are there first date rules? Because you see, people are setting standards. They don't go here, they don't go there. So, I mean, are you going to text a list of rules of what you do and don't do on the first date? These are the places I want to go to. And these are places I don't want to. First off, anybody do that, you're going to be at home alone. Nobody's really taking that. So I thought this was a false narrative. But it is true. I do really hear a lot of these girls want you to spend a lot more money on dates now. And, as far as like cheap, not broke, I show, I kind of show you what I'm doing. I'm not, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not in the streets. But I still have to spend money, and I got to do the same thing just with the same person.
Hey, but this is the thing, though. The girl who's supposed is associated with, she may have not have posted it, but the girl whose picture they kept posting with the post, her name is Ruby Rose. She's known for slightly being a serial dater, or in some people's eyes, promiscuous. But she's on a high-end level, so she's dating like rappers and Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. She's like you can look at it. Some people may even look at her as a high-end escort. I don't know. But I know her as a rapper, and I know her for dating rappers. So
this wasn't some regular girl that worked at Target.
Nah, it definitely wasn't a regular girl who's associated with this list.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who wrote the list. Now that makes a little more sense because she goes to nice places, but that's not everybody. That's the minority. That's the small few.
Yeah, and at the same time, you got to remember too. A lot people don't realize a lot of those fancy places have special hours.
And they late night, and you got to do something.
It ain't. Those restaurants don't have late night. Like a lot of those specialty restaurants, they close at like 6 or 7. Because that's when dinner is usually served in rich people world.
That's true, because you know rich people don't be out late at night. You don't see no Rolls Royces, no Ferraris between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m.
The only time you don't see Rolls Royces and Ferraris is in LA at like an after-hour spot. But the after-hour spot is if it's affluent, it's in like either downtown LA or it's in fucking Beverly Hills. Or near Sunset.
Man, before you go, man, I know you're on a time crunch, bro. We got to get into this. You're a sports guy. I'm a sports guy. What the hell is going on with your man, Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard denies sexual assault allegations and wants the lawsuit dismissed.
See, this is the thing with. You know what? I don't really dive into that because I know that gay dude that he was messing with, he's money hungry. A lot of these, no disrespect, but I know a lot of like gay men that are in that world that don't work regular jobs, and they tend to like extort athletes. Because a lot of athletes don't want their business out there that they're bisexual. So those guys tend to extort them. It's a pay for silence type of thing.
And the thing about this, there's nothing criminal going on. This is about money.
Yeah. So the gay dude wants to be paid. And if he ain't, and I guess he ain't giving up the money, so he hit him with a lawsuit.
Hit him with a lawsuit. I mean, it sucks because, you know, I was reading a couple articles. They're saying this is why he's not in NBA because teams knew about this and they didn't want this kind of attention.
Yeah, he has a bad like bisexual type of aggressive behavior when it comes to the bedroom. Like when he gets to the bedroom, he hurts himself apparently.
You know, but I think the thing is, man, it's not what he's doing, it's just that it's out in the street.
Well, it's affecting others beyond itself. So that's the issue. If it was just affecting him and he was just getting his rocks off, then it wouldn't be an issue. I'm affected by it too. Because okay, so this is my background with him. I had an ex-girlfriend, and she used to work in the world of sports. He first gets to LA to play for the Lakers. She sneaks off with him. She gets hit. So Dwight Howard smashed my ex-girl. Now I'm like, yo, now I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, I'm really blessed. Who knows what Dwight Howard was that nigga got? Because I know he was raw dogging my chick, man.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect you to say that. You know, that's a definitely look at it. Like, you know, I'm blessed, man. He was smashing my girl. It's so good to me. Hey, but that's a unique perspective because I mean, if your girl is a girl that Dwight Howard like, she had to be bad.
Bro, yeah, she was bad as hell, but this is the point. You know, Dwight Howard don't wear no condoms when it comes to his girls. And probably these boys too. Probably these boys too. Yeah. I'm blessed out here, man. I get shivers thinking about it. Like, how close was I to to some STD or whatever. Niggas be like, how close was you sharing? How close were you being fucking Eskimo brothers with a fucking NBA Laker? I'm like, nah. How close was I to getting some disease?
Close. I mean, close, man. It's like, what? So when you found out, what'd you do? You confronted her? How'd you find out?
Well, she told me she was. I usually have like a weird, honest relationship with the chicks I deal with. So she told me head up. She was all crying and shit. She didn't want me to leave, but I had to give her a break.
Hey, you gotta let them go, man. Hey, but at least she was honest. I mean, we she didn't do the right thing. Because at least she was honest.
Because when you think about something, you've seen Dwight Howard in person. I've seen him in person a couple of times in the airport and at an event before. And you think about somebody that big smashing your chick, hunched over, killing her. You're like, you don't want to think about that.
Nah.
It makes
not
me
the
feel
same.
funny.
And I can't do what he can. I can't take it where he can take it.
I don't have no weak viewpoint of my skills, but it's just the image of some giant smashing your chick like real easy. You know, she sucked them too.
Hey, I commend you for I commend you for even telling this story, because I can't say I would have told it.
Bro,
that might have came out of my book.
Truth. I have to come to terms with it.
Hey, and that's cool, because sometimes as a dude, things like that happen. You don't tell anybody. You just deal with it in whatever way you can. But yeah, more men should be honest and tell the truth about it, because it happens. Girls cheat on guys, but it's just not something you're gonna tell all your homeboys about.
Bro, it's a common thing, because girls think they can get away with it, so they're always doing it. Don't matter who it is.
Man, bro, let me say, you got any shows coming up? Where can people find you? Because you're an amazing, funny comedian. People want to come out, check out a show. Where can they?
I'll be at the Hollywood Improv on November 8th.
November 8th. Okay. And then YouTube page, Von Roberts. What are you?
Yeah. And they can find me. They can Google me. They'll find anything.
You can Google and find him. A man's got like 10 comedy albums. So if you want to have a whole Von Roberts marathon of comedy, you can do that, because my man's got a ton of comedy out there for you. So, yo, I appreciate you coming on, man. I know you got to get out there and hit the mics. I got to do the same. But, until next time, bro. Hey, and follow him on Instagram, man. Von puts out a lot of good posts, man. A lot of good information. A lot of shit that I'm like, hey, man, I didn't even know that. I got to go do my research on it. So, man, follow Von for some information, some knowledge, and shit. If you want to get these, I ain't going to say all that. But, yeah, man. Von Roberts,
I'm going to be back on here. I rock with this podcast. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have Von back. We're gonna get him when it's some light. I know it's getting dark. You gotta see my man, what he got going on. So we're gonna get him back in the day. There we go. Bam. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get you back on, get him out to a show. Huh? Right?
Hey, I'm about to get up in here.
That 5 minutes ago. Boom. As the Lord says, let there be light. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We'll be back on Monday, another live show. If you haven't, check out my video on Thailand and Chinatown. A lot of good stuff, a lot of great food. My next show, I don't know yet, but I'm working on it. And until Monday, stay cheap, not broke. We will see y'all. Take care. Be safe. Oh, yeah, we'll be back for Halloween. So yeah, we'll talk before Halloween. Enjoy the weekend, everybody.